Hello everyone and welcome back to the Steel Donut. My name is Matt and with me today I have Bob.
Hey, this is my final intro line.
And Connor.
Hello there.
And today we have a Outlast story called Hidden Death, which is a great name for a story.
Yeah.
By
I'm very
Outlast
concerned.
trade.
What about the death is hidden? What does that mean for a death to be hidden?
There's a death? Do you see it?
Nope.
Maybe the
gone.
description will let us know. Chiptooth123. Working as a security guard, I found out a dark secret about the facility I worked at. Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is an Outlast story.
If you can call this wall of text a story.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, good luck, Connor.
Yeah, there's
All right, let's
no...
get going with chapter 1.
Enter Keys killed his whole family and now he refuses to ever touch one again.
That's
Right.
the true horror.
Right. It might have seemed like a normal place at first.
Oh.
Located deep in the Kentucky mountains.
That's not a good start.
They're called the Kentucky Mountains for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they're in Kentucky. And they're mountains.
It was a normal psychiatric hospital, or it seemed.
At first.
It had the normal security and patience, yes.
At first.
What are we doing here?
Why do I feel like this was like voice to text on a phone?
like
Like, it's lacking all the punctuation that's in the middle of these sentences to, like, add emphasis.
yeah, and it's like it's almost like notes about
Right.
the story they want to write instead of saying
Right.
like instead
It's
of
their
saying
summary.
like
It's
a
their plot
cool
summary.
like instead of saying like a cool descriptive text, instead it's just like, all right, it started off normal place, seemed fine at first, but
Yeah.
then he's
It was
in the Kentucky
a normal
Mountains.
place. At first.
It's a hospital. There's patient security, yada yada.
At
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Like,
But there was a bottom level only few did know about.
mm,
It housed the experimental patients. They looked like experiments from the Holocaust, and like the Holocaust, they were a secret.
What?
Alright, guys, we can't let anyone know that the Holocaust happened.
I mean, it was a secret initially,
Yeah.
but
What way to describe that? They look like Holocaust victims.
Dang. 0 to 100 in like 3
0 to
sentences
100.
flat.
I mean, you might as well have started the story with like, the Holocaust was really bad, guys. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You could have just said it housed an experimental wing
Nah,
and left
man.
it there.
Hidden behind multiple vault-like doors that weighed many tons.
Okay, you gotta start using verbs.
What was behind those doors were the projects that many scientists were working on.
Oh, many of them.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not
Stuff
just
like-
amateurs.
Yeah. But I mean, that's saying about too many cooks.
Yeah,
It's like, oh my god, stop taking his blood. I'm trying to, like, stick someone else's lungs into
There's
him.
too many scientists down here.
Yeah.
I already got the blood samples. Why are you getting blood
You
samples?
are stop, dude. I'm cramped here trying to perform surgery.
I don't even have room to work on. I'm trying to take a brain biopsy
Oh
here.
my
and you
god,
guys-
did they really fund all of our projects?
Everybody
I mean,
stop! Everybody stop!
Yeah,
Why are
dude,
there 12 people in this room?
I'm trying to cut open his fucking brain. If you bump into me one more fucking time,
Okay, look. Okay, I will step out of the room, okay? Nobody else seems to... I will put my project on hold, but you gotta schedule a time for me to come in here, because my work is important too.
Yeah. They were experimenting from anything to a steroid to make a super soldiers or a miracle medicine to make us live longer.
what? What were
I
they
don't
doing?
think we were that far off.
Yeah, wow,
It sounds like
All at the same time, yeah.
Yeah. Why does Frank get to make the miracle medicine and I'm stuck just making a steroid? That ain't fair.
Wait, okay, so I'm assigned to patient 17B, and you're assigned to patient 19B, but I'm looking at this other chart, and it's the same guy. They just have different labels. How many of these
Dang.
patients are the same guy? How am I supposed to
Dang.
do anything here? And then, of course, it turns out all the patient designations are the same guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So it looks
Right.
like everybody's working on different projects. They're all working on the same guy.
That's how they cook the books at this secret.
Yeah, how the hell am I supposed to make a super soldier out of this guy if the only thing I have access to is his ankles?
Well, better get pretty crafty with those ankles.
They're gonna be really good ankles when I'm done.
Yeah, they're gonna be swole as shit.
Yeah. Everything else, though...
With all this security, the bottom level might have seemed impenetrable, but there was on mistake the designers had.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The air ducts.
Oh. Fucking getting air down in there. They
We'll
should have
get
let
back
them all
to those.
worn fucking gas masks and brought air tanks down there instead.
Big things to be at you.
What?
Big things to be at you. That's the fucking sentence. And they didn't have much reinforcement to them.
They're big and weak. Cool.
It was 3 weeks after I started work there as a security guard. I, of course, like many other staff, did not know about the scientist creations, so it was a big surprise.
Hey, it was a big surprise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I worked in a tight room operating the CC television cameras in the building. It was an easy job.
Yeah, see?
The pay was decent to...
Until those fucking animatronic bunnies started coming out of
Oh
nowhere.
shit, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's crossover. The Outlast train and the Five Nights train have both
collided.
set sail.
The train set sail.
Five Nights at
classic sea
Outlast.
trains.
Hashtag, throwback to like 2015 when both these series were relevant.
Can you outlast 5 nights?
On this day, the patients were allowed to get up and walk a little. They were not allowed to go to the top floor or to enter areas where other normal people were at this time. So everything was relatively safe as they couldn't get to any people.
Even though in every other sentence so far you've chopped it up so that there's like huge fragments without verbs, this is the one where you decided to merge a bunch of sentences together.
Right.
Why?
Right. Being strapped to a chair for a whole week usually make them want to die.
Yeah,
that'll do
I
it
can
to
see
you.
that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
They would stop eating and many other things that were hurtful to themselves.
Man, this is psychiatry in a nutshell.
It's kind of hard to eat when you're strapped to a chair for a week. Like, was part of the experiment just getting force-fed?
I mean, if they're strapped to the chair, I have to assume they were force-fed, yeah.
I guess so, yeah. The scientists already spent a lot of time on their toys, so they didn't want them to die. Being that they were given the day to stretch and walk. Back to choppy nonsense.
So he's taking a break from his sprint-ons.
Right. You might think they were dumb, but were actually planning to escape, and that day happened to be the time they planned.
You might think they were dumb.
Parentheses, they could talk like normal people can. They're not just big dumb. A split second one came and ripped a bolted down chair from the floor and started banging the air duct. Many joined while a small group started lining up at the door to slow potential guards trying to stop them.
What?
I think you're a big dumb author. I'm sorry.
In a split second, you convinced me that you can't talk like normal people can, because you're a big dumb.
They ripped the air duct up in a heartbeat and started pouring in through it. I was in my station when the lockdown alarm came on. I had no clue what it was, as I could see everything. Everything but the underground level.
What a way to word that! I had no clue what it was, because I could see everything.
There's more sentence here.
Oh yeah, because that period was in the parenthetical.
Yeah.
And nothing seemed to be wrong or abnormal. You know, they don't tell them about the underground dungeon floor.
Okay, so there's potential guards in the basement, maybe? And the patients are coming up through the air ducts from the underground level, which don't have CCTV, because why would they?
Yeah.
If there are already potential guards, and again, I'm using the phrase potential guards because it was used in the story, not because I think that makes any sense. But the potential guards are down in the basement. If they are already potential guards, why don't you just assign one of these potential guards to the camera duty and put cameras in the basement too?
Can't be done.
I mean, like, they want the basement to be so secretive that they don't even want the people working the first floor to know about it.
Right, that's why I'm saying just hire someone who's on the basement floor.
Can't be
Just
done.
pick one of them to guard the basement.
Like, you don't want someone walking in from the outside, going by the CCTV, looking in and going like, hey, what's that weird, like, science floor where you're torturing people on camera?
Well, now I have to side with the author on this. If you remember in the game, like Matt said before we started recording, all you have to do is poke your head in a window and you'll see a pile of dead bodies. so, I mean, you know, they're really not concerned with what people coming in randomly are gonna see.
I guess so. Yeah.
Anybody could have just stopped by during open hours and poked their head in and gone, hey, that looks wrong.
What the fuck is going on in here?
I'm not an expert, but I feel like the pile of dead bodies might be a distraction to the patients. It'll interrupt their therapy.
I heard a voice come on through the intercam. Not the intercom, the intercam.
Yeah,
We've gone into the
cameras
cam.
facing both ways.
Right. Stating that everyone has to get to their lockdown station and stay there. All patients need to get to their cell within 5 minutes, or we had to shoot anyone in the hallway after that.
I feel very satiated.
2 other armed men were to come to my lockdown station.
Cool.
Glad you didn't send people with no arms.
Yeah, well, that's true.
So I checked the cameras, but still couldn't see anything. It was just a waiting game. I was still waiting for the 2 other men to come, but they didn't. I know when you read this, it is just seconds, but for me it was hours.
Whoa, wait. You're writing this in real time? For the very first time in Steel Donut history, you have reason to be writing in present tense. And you're not?
Holy
Are you
shit.
kidding me? This is like the very first time. Every other story, it's like, oh, the story keeps catching up to the present, and now we're talking in present tense. Oh, but we're back to past tense. Or were. And this story could be...
I don't know, man.
Really makes you think.
On the 4th hour of lockdown...
4th, yeah.
I actually saw something instead of the patrolling guards.
So you sat there for 3 hours and nothing. Wait, there were patrolling guards? So this is not an emergency anymore. They flood into the air ducts, and then there are guards patrolling the halls, but nothing's happening.
Right. It was in the generator. Air duct was kicked open, and 3 dark shadows showed up in there.
Okay, hold on. What the fuck is a generator air duct?
From the generator room, maybe? I presume there's, like, standby generation, and maybe it has its own room.
Don't presume.
Yeah, I guess
You'll make a prez out of human D.
Yeah, you make a
right.
Shit, I was about to make that joke.
They just started ripping up everything in there.
Huh.
Of course I got on the intercom and alerted all the guards. Guards started running to the room. I had no clue what was happening as I saw no one escape from their cells. Then the last thing I knew was I saw even more of those dark figures pop out of the air ducts onto some of the guards.
Hold on, I gotta rewind a second again, because he was talking in real time, because he's saying, like, it was seconds for you, but it was hours for me between the last thing that happened and this thing. But, like, in the early section, he was talking about the experimental wing he didn't know about. So that couldn't have been in present tense, because he didn't know about it at the time. Right. He only knows about it now, after the fact, now that he's telling us about it.
Maybe the present tense was just an accident, because it went back to past.
No, I think maybe his sentence there, it was seconds for me, or seconds for you, but for me it was hours, was just a dumb idea. Like, the author should just not have said that, because he thought it would be clever to put it there, but he didn't know why it would ever work. He didn't know what about that sentence would work in another story, so he just jammed it into this story, and it doesn't work.
I don't know, man.
Cool writing, bro.
Very good.
They tossed and punched the guards along with pulling them apart.
Jeez, there are 3 different layers of violence there. Throwing people around the room is a significant step above punching them, and either way, both are significantly lower steps than pulling them apart. It's like that time that person handcuffed a dog to a shelf and then
Yeah.
and then like
I will
snapped its
never
neck
forget
after-
his
that.
fucking neck. Yeah. Then the main power went out. We only have 1 hour of emergency power.
What?
Oh my
If
god.
if you have a generator room, that's fucking bad.
Why?
Have an hour.
You have generators so that you don't only have 1 hour of emergency power.
Well-
Run that shit.
Right, but they did say the people started tearing it up. I don't know
guess
how
so.
with bare hands a couple patients. It's three
I mean,
people. It's three
you're-
dark shadows tore up a generator.
Very carefully.
Very carelessly.
Wow. I guess they're
Yes.
super soldiers.
Extremely carefully. It's a level beyond very carefully.
Yeah.
With the greatest care.
Mhm.
Very precisely
They
and
disassembled
cautiously.
it. Yeah.
They tore that generator up.
No, they didn't even tear it apart. They just
Oh.
disassembled it carefully.
Yeah. Turned it off. Made sure to keep all the screws somewhere where they
Right,
can
they
keep
have like a
track
little
of them.
screw tray, and then they have
Yeah.
like all the parts laid out on the ground, labeled.
Yeah. You could put it back together very easily, but they don't want to.
And they left the instruction booklet right next
Right.
to it.
Right. So, of course, I sent out an SOS as this was a terrible event. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh man, this is terrible.
Oh, this is the worst. Oh, I didn't sign up for this.
Oh, and I was
terrible
3
event.
days away from retirement.
Then a scientist came running up the hall, scared and confused. I didn't even know we had scientists in this building until I saw him. I let him in and locked the door, back-blocked the window, and asked him if he knew what was going on.
Oh.
This was the moment I learned about everything. The experiments, the underground, space period.
You think there's supposed to be a word
He
there?
didn't,
I mean,
he didn't
that's
know
all you
about
need.
underground, dude. I just like the idea that he didn't know that there was an underground at all. It's like, hey, man, you know when you dig
Oh.
up dirt, there's stuff
Right.
under there. He's like, what?
Like, wait, what's under dirt? More dirt? What?
What?
There's underground.
How,
You
how
can
much
get
more
under
dirt
that
can there
stuff?
be?
You can get under that stuff? It's possible to go under there? The ground? What the fuck?
Wait, so you're saying there's this thing? I'm trying to wrap my head around this. There's ground, and then like under it, there's more ground.
No.
Like an
Come on,
underground.
man.
What do they call this thing?
Oh, this is
The
weird.
underground?
Ugh.
Huh.
I don't like this.
Ugh.
Learn
Weird.
something new every day. Go on
Yeah.
Reddit. TIL. The underground exists.
Yeah. No, I'm stuck in this room not knowing what is going to happen.
So you do know what the word "no" means because you said it later in the sentence,
He knows it really well. He wants to use it as much as possible.
even when it's not supposed to be used.
Right.
Especially when it's not supposed to be used.
Yeah. All right.
All
Let's
right,
just finish
well,
this fucking thing.
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Second chapter.
That was chapter 1. Let's go to chapter 2. We've caught up now. At this point, I was talking to the wood. Think
Oh,
you
no!
would do something as stupid as that?
Oh my god, he's using other punctuation.
Actually, wait a minute.
Talking
Talking
to the
to
wood.
the... Is that our
There's
boy?
supposed to be something. I was talking to the scientist. Oh, it's supposed to be scientist.y.
Oh,
At this point, I was talking to the scientist.
Oh,
why
you're
would
serious.
they even do something
Dude,
as stupid as that?
scientist.y is my new website.
okay.
Scientist.y is a great website, yeah.
Yeah. I asked under my breath, knowing that this is bound to end badly.
Okay, jeez.
Listen, the scientist said, I don't make the rules, I just enact upon them so I get paid.
I just
And I
enact
enact upon the rules.
I can't believe this. We're probably going to die in this pit of despair.
I
I
can
know. Just be
What?
quiet. I don't want to get ripped apart. Of course you don't.
Okay, maybe
Sounds
this is
like
supposed to
guy's
be dialogue, but
It
there's-
is, but there's no quotation marks.
We know he can use them.
Guy's talking to the voice in his head, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe if we already knew about this, it wouldn't have put us in this situation. By this point, I was more made than I have ever been.
Oh
He
man,
was
he wasn't
more
mad, he was made.
He was more
Yeah.
made than he had ever been.
What would you do in a life or death situation? Is he talking to the other guy or us now?
I think he might be talking to us.
It's hard to stay completely quiet and full of zen. We're going to die because
We're gonna die and you're concerned about feng shui.
Inner
Oh,
peace.
jeez, no, not the evil zombie patients. Om. This is really
Namah
messing with my
Shivaya.
chakra. Om. Yeah. Buddha, give me strength. Om. We're going to die because the power is out, and I have no communication with the outside world. Phones won't allowed in the prison because of the cameras.
Okay.
What? Don't.
Huh?
Phones won't
Allowed.
allowed in the prison, not a hospital anymore. It's just a prison.
Not a mental facility. It's just a prison now.
Because of the cameras.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Not the security cameras. The cameras on the phones. They don't want you taking pictures with your phone.
Okay. I was so confused.
This dude is the security camera operator, so he really should have been more clear.
Right.
Because of the cameras, sounds like
Right.
he's talking about the cameras in the building.
Right. What's your name anyway? I said.
Cool.
The scientist replied with a weak tone.
Oh, finally we're getting some...
Finally dialogue.
Sam.
Oh, that's a good scientist name.
What the
Good
fuck?
scientist voice.
Well, I guess that can be a man's name.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 periods.
Yeah, Sam
Damn.
is traditionally a man's name.
But those females took the name from us, so now,
Fight the
no man wants to
matriarchy, my
use
dude.
it. Yeah, fight that
That's the thing
matriarchy.
that-
Take Sam back.
Take Sam back. Hashtag take Sam back.
Hey, shut up. Let's just focus on the task on hand.
Okay.
Well, what is the task at hand?
So you do know that the phrase is task at hand.
It was a dialect thing,
Between...
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Upstate Albany.
I asked. Nice loss of quotation
Yeah,
marks again.
we're done. The only dialogue in this is so far...
Sam.
Sam.
I don't really know, but what I do know is that we are dealing with things that are 1, super strong, and 2, can hear and see like a hawk. I replied, oh, what a great idea, make insane people extremely strong and have exceptionally great senses.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's kind of like poking the holes.
You want to breed your super soldiers, why do you pull from, either the mentally disabled or, those who are, in prison for life?
He's not wrong.
Come on, yeah. When they made Captain America, they didn't go to fucking Alcatraz and find a guy who, was a serial killer to do it.
You say that, but we don't know what Steve Rogers was doing.
Yeah,
Granted,
yeah.
all the comic book nerds do.
We only don't know because we didn't see Captain America.
Yeah, I think
That can be rectified. We can watch Captain America and know what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we don't know. He could have been a prisoner, even though I have, in fact, seen Captain America.
Oh.
You never know.
Okay, well, yeah,
But you never know. Even
Could have
after
been
seeing it, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the director's cut? Could have been in a deleted scene.
Deleted scene where he's a serial killer.
Right, yeah. It is a government project.
Oh,
now I know.
They funded the whole thing to try and make us build a...
super soldier.
There we go.
Because Sam's saying
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, how many of these things are there? About 17 in total.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
That's a very specific number to
That's
say
less
about.
than 20.
We then paused as we heard pounding noises coming from outside the door.
I wonder if we can get through that window. Oh, pounding! Oh, God.
Or, you know what? We haven't done this in a while.
Man, that is so 2015.
Oh, God, where the fuck am I? I don't know how we are going to get out of here.
The window.
Well, 2 periods, not 1, not 3.
Oh, shit, that's a 2017.
Oh, yeah, throwback. We could try and get out of here through the hallway before they get too close to us.
They're at the door. You're gonna be like, oh, excuse me, and just like step around them?
Yeah, maybe they're very nice.
They didn't say they were rude.
Or maybe like open the door and juke them out. They rush into the room and you step out to the right side and they crash into the window and then you
No, and he's like, oh, how are we gonna like avoid them if there's like 17 of them like coming into the room and the scientist is like, it's okay, I have experience with this. Fitting like 30 people in a 10 by 10 space, I know how to avoid touching people like that.
Yeah.
You know, I've got experience because I spent years avoiding the Noid.
Right.
You know?
Even in my dreams, he came after me.
The fucking Noid.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, okay, let's try it. We stepped outside.
Well, I thought they were banging on the door.
Yeah,
or were they?
easy.
Well, that was easy.
No,
They were banging on a different
He
door.
said they were pounding. I guess they were just out there fucking.
They were pounding
each other
from outside the door, which implies they're at the door.
There were pounding noises coming from outside
But it
the
wasn't
door.
pounding
So they
the
were just
door.
pounding on the walls.
Yeah. They were just pounding
Okay.
stuff.
They haven't
Yes.
yet discovered how doors work.
There were sharp screams coming from all around us. Sharp screams. Yeah. I know how this is probably
I'm trying to
supposed
set
be.
the scene for you guys.
Yeah. I know how this is probably supposed to be read, but come on! I said we don't want them to find us. Okay, said.
Oh, it really?
What did he say?
Or no, that's a name. The other scientist is named Ock.
Oh.
I guess I'm named Ock.
Sam
'cause
and
the other
Ock.
guys, Sam and Ock, yeah. We walked down the hallway trying to be as quiet as we heard a yell that came from the hallway.
Oh, can this be me?
Matt, you want to
I don't know.
I'm hungry. Oh boy, my belly. Oh boy, I really want one of Bob's big burgers.
Yeah. What was the fucking tagline?
I'm getting it.
It's so big coming
big
at
to
you.
you.
Oh boy, there are big things to be at you. Yum yum.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just say, I really like they've got a character named Ock. He's a scientist. Now we can call him Doc Ock.
Oh, yeah. God, it's them, Sam replied.
God, it's
We need to get out of here, run.
Oh my god, this group is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. We started running. We didn't care if we made just guards came up in front of us and just started shooting.
what?
Cool.
Yeah. Cool, dude.
Oh, made it. We didn't care if we made it.
Oh.
That's what it was. I was trying to figure out.
We didn't care if we made it.
Yeah, let's play the game. What 2 words were supposed to be there? Because
didn't
I
care
really
if-
don't know.
I think we didn't care if we made it. Period something. Just
Then
guards.
just guards.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Made just blank period blank guards. Made just something period then just guards came up.
That
in
doesn't
front of
make
us.
I think that just isn't supposed to
Then
be
again.
there.
I think the just shouldn't be there, but is supposed to be there. And by that I mean the writer wrote just, but they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Of course, I agree.
So we didn't care if we made it. Then just guards came up in front of us and just started shooting. Like you got the word just in there as just started shooting when you don't need it. You got the word. You don't really need
Again,
came
this
up
sounds
in
like
front of us.
this sounds like text to speech. Like he just was talking, or speech to text. Sounds like somebody just talking.
Not it,
Well,
but us. I dropped to the floor in response. Sam wasn't so lucky. He took in a lot of shots.
oh,
He wasn't so lucky to drop to
He
the
didn't-
floor. Instead, he floated up to the ceiling.
Yeah. Mommy, where did Sam go?
he went up to the safe place.
He
up
took
in
in
the
a lot
sky.
of shots, honey.
Yeah, he went to the magic
He
place in
went
the
to the
sky,
great
or
scientist
rather,
lab
in the
in the-
ceiling tiles.
Yeah.
He
He went to the above
went
ground.
to the
Yeah, he went to the above ground in the ceiling.
He went to that great science lab in the sky, where there's always enough space to perform your experiment.
I hugged the floor as they passed.
Aww.
I played it safe and didn't get up. I took a shot to my left leg and one
Whoa!
to my top left shoulder.
But I thought you said...
Retroactive, like, injuries, I guess.
Yeah, the retconned in getting shot.
Yeah. Dang.
Okay.
I lay there bleeding, waiting. The armed guards pass us. Not thinking anything of us. We really went back in time. They already passed you.
What is going on?
When I think it's safe, I get up and limp in pain down the hall again. I fell down on my leg, and with a shooting pain, I yell out.
Ah!
All I care about right now is to just get out of here.
Ah!
You could have just taken the window, my dude.
Weren't you, like, right next to the door? Like, aren't usually the CCTV
Nah, he turned around and headed back.
Oh, he's heading deeper into the facility.
He's gotta get...
That's where they won't...
Wait, no, he's about to explain. Limping down the hall, I get to the roof access.
Oh.
Me being on the top level.
What?
Okay, so he can't jump... Well, I guess he still could jump out the window. Again, if you remember the beginning of Outlast, there are a bunch of scaffolding right outside the...
Those were
right
added
outside
later.
the windows.
Those were added later.
The
Yeah,
scaffolding?
they came later. They're not dumb. They put up the scaffolding so nobody gets hurt while the experiments work on the roof. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Morning,
okay.
Jim. I'm here for my shift at the camera station. I guess I'll go to the top floor.
Yeah, why would you put the camera system all the way on the top floor?
Why not, like,
I don't
the
know.
bottom? Well, they also didn't put any
Yeah.
cameras in the basement, so make of that what you will.
Yeah, that's true. They had no idea what they were doing.
The architects just kind of fucking gave up on this place. That's why the scaffolding's there. They never really finished building this place.
You think the evil torture lab was put in with the rest of the building, or was it a retro
I think
active installation?
the architects, the people who designed this building were probably dumb enough that they built the first floor and the second floor and had people in them, and then thought, oh shit, we should add like a secret lab underneath. So they lifted the whole building and moved it somewhere else, built the secret lab, and then moved the building
Yeah, I
back.
think that's what
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I unlock the door, go through, and then relock it when I close it.
Why?
I guess everyone else is either guards trying to kill him or, inmates.
Okay.
I'll give him that.
How come
when
the
I-
guards don't shoot each other?
When I look out into the road,
Connor doesn't even try to answer. Connor's done here.
yeah, I'm fucking done. When I look out into the road, I see many unmarked trucks and vans. One of the trucks has something mounted on it. It spit out fire onto the building.
Oh, okay.
They were going to burn us down. Good
How many-
fucking luck.
Why do they have a fucking flamethrower truck?
You don't remember the flamethrower truck in Outlast?
You don't remember flamethrower trucks in real life?
Yeah, come on. You don't remember flamethrower trucks in real life?
I guess I don't.
I guess this really is a fire truck.
Oh. Because,
Yeah.
usually firemen are actually really watermen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire trucks are really water trucks if you think about it. So this is like an actual fire truck.
Yeah, like a Fahrenheit 451 situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many books in this building. Fuck it. Burn the building down.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Kill all the evidence completely.
You don't kill evidence. You destroy evidence.
They don't want to save us. They just
yeah.
care about keeping their secret a secret no matter what.
I'm sorry. You gotta be
yeah.
so far up in the mountains for nobody to notice this.
Yeah.
All it's gonna take is
mean-
one guy with a camera to just, look at the front of your building and go, oh, shit, and then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man, there's a lot of corpses in here.
I better keep investigating.
Hi, my name's Miles. I got a call to explore this abandoned hospital, but as I went up the front driveway, I saw, someone shooting a flamethrower, trying to burn the place down. I just, recorded some footage there and just left. I mean, I have enough. I don't think I can escape this. I'm bleeding out and I'm in the grasps of the experiments.
Where did they come from? Were they on the reef, too?
What the hell does that even mean?
That means they got him.
Yeah, okay, I got confused because the word experiments is in quotes, so I thought maybe this was some kind of metaphor or something. Because what he really means is he's in the literal grasps of the experiments.
Yeah, they
Right.
literally got their hands
Literally are experiments,
Right,
and he's in their grasps.
right.
Okay.
Right. No metaphor here.
This
No
is just-
symbolism here.
He's just saying they grabbed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creatures coming
Yeah.
after him grabbed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they allowed him to, tell this story, or at least write it down. I don't think I am going to be able to get out of here. I'm writing my last moments down now.
What?
Maybe...
Where?
Okay, maybe grasps is, metaphorical. And, they're descending on him, but aren't literally
No.
holding him.
That's not my problem with this. What is he writing this on? Does he have a journal?
Yeah.
We're reading his final moments?
He clocks in for an 8-hour shift just watching cameras. I'd buy that he brings his journal and writes down his
poems. And then he spent his dying breath writing 1,400 words.
Right. Yes.
What?
Well, looks like the fires are getting closer. I'll see where they are in 30 minutes once I've written the next.
And then we're reading this.
Yes. I don't know, man. The author didn't think it through. I don't want to think it through.
No, I don't think they did think it through at all.
I said the author didn't think it through.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I don't think they even kind of thought it through. I don't think
but do you want to
put
think
even
it
a
through?
moment's thought into how that makes any sense.
It's like creepypasta horror story 101. Your character's conveying to the audience the shit that happened somehow, like when they're dying or getting killed.
Yeah, and so he's writing it down.
Right.
He grabbed a pen and paper and he was like, this would make a pretty good story.
Yeah. From what I have just experienced. Period. Space. Period. Hidden death.
What?
Damn.
Like,
what? That's you title dropped there? What does that mean?
Latest possible title drop. Oh fuck, I didn't title drop. Better make that the very end.
Yeah. And is this marked as complete? It's not. Why not? There couldn't possibly be anything after that.
Nah, man, hitting that drop down from in progress to complete is way too hard.
Well, the only review is a guest that is calling themselves your dad, and it says, I could have made better sperms than you. You were a mistake.
Wow!
Oh,
Jesus.
You're one to talk, buddy.
Yeah, come on. Like, I feel like you're on par with this guy. Like, let's be
You're
real.
in good
He's a real
company.
father's son.
If you are his dad, then he is your son.
Yeah, you were not doing much better
Uh-huh.
on your other sperms.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's it.
That was a very interesting take on the Outlast events.
Oh. Oof. Oh.
Yep.
Oof, ow.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm feeling it.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to join our public Discord, links in the description below, to chat with us and other swag guys. You can also send us story links or suggestions via email, Twitter, or leaving them as a comment along with your thoughts below. And once again, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.